Okay, so speaking of your nonprofit organization, you spoke earlier about the experiences you had. Would you say that was the inspiration or motivation behind getting involved in this sort of cause?
Definitely. I pretty much cried many tears, and I spent days on end down at the school district when I first transferred my child in, trying to get what he was entitled to. And I know there are a lot of working parents in the city of Trenton. I know that there are a lot of parents that don't know the law, they don't know what to do, and they're basically at a dead end. So the whole purpose of this is for me to help other parents get the services for their child that they're entitled to.
Okay. And in seeking to do that, provide that information and get education out there, have you felt the need to work with other groups or agencies to help your cause or mission?
Not necessarily. I
Okay.
actually get a lot of referrals. A lot of, well, I'd say two or three other organizations have sent me parents or families that they couldn't help.
Okay.
So, through word of mouth, my organization is kind of, just kind of spread around through like Catholic Charities, family support organization. So a lot of times these agencies can't service the parent, so they
Mm.
will send the parent to me.
Okay.
So that's basically the types of relationships that I have with the other organizations in the city.
Okay. Okay. And going forward, as an organization or a nonprofit, what needs or challenges will you face, and how will you address those needs or challenges?
The, the main challenge is funding.
Okay.
I'm basically running this organization on my own income, you know, and just recently I got the 501c approved in January. So now my challenge is to try to get grants and funding,
Hmm.
just so basic operational expenses so I can keep the organization operating.
Okay.
Um, Coming up, I want to do a project in the city for kids with special needs because we don't have an after school program for these kids, and that was one of the other challenges that I faced when I brought my son in. There's nowhere for these kids to go after school, and a lot of parents need that service. Um, YWCA, Boys and Girls Club, those are all great programs, but for the kids with special needs, they need a better ratio.
Hmm.
So it should be more like a 5 to 1.
Okay.
So for every counselor or every teacher, there should be 5 kids, as opposed to, let's just say, 2 counselors to 20 kids. So we definitely need a better ratio. So one of my main projects is to focus on trying to implement an after school program in the city for kids with special needs. So not only am I an advocate, but I want to implement some programs for our kids because right now all I'm aware of for kids with special needs as far as activities after school programs are programs in Hamilton, which a lot of times our parents can't afford those programs.
Right. Right.
So I think that in the city we need some city-based programs as well.
Specifically for children
Children
with
with
special
special
needs.
needs, yes.